here we go. First part. First thing I will state, these were £4 for 4, meaning simple maths, £1 each. Is it that bad for quality? I don't know. There's only 127 calories in them. I've got the tape measure out already, just so I can see. Okay, other YouTuber does. They are new. They were from Morrison's. This is the first part of 3 I'm going to do of these. It's not that I'm a tight git, but you know. Let's have a look. Next we have a new plates, but they're not quite coming when we fall. So, there it is. 2 standard Biscoff biscuits, I can see there, and it is about 3.5 inches, 7.5 centimetres in length, and about 3.75 that way. So, not exactly. Actually, I'll put these out so they don't. I'll put these away so they don't defrost at that price. So, I have got the ice cream and the ice lollies to come next. So, I can't really pull it apart, but as you can see, there's not going to be too much difference because the biscuit is obviously quite full, but Jesus, they're really powerful, really sweet and really nice. The Biscoff biscuit is melting into a really creamy ice cream. Oh man, Jesus, I've missed this type of thing. You want to try a little bit? That.
Well, that's really rich, isn't it? Really creamy.
Yeah, really creamy. That's what I said. And the Biscoff kind of melts in. I've got to admit, on the strength of eating it, I kept moaning and moaning all morning
He
about
was really moaning about the price.
the £11 for 3 items that I wouldn't do again. But because I've done all this January thing, and I've literally starved myself, I just treated myself to that. Well, to us, but mainly me, obviously. But that is effing delicious. It begs the question, is it worth £1? 1 English pound. £1. You can't get a lot of pleasure with £1 nowadays on the food counters, unless you get a beer in a supermarket on a deal or something. Obviously the saturates is quite high and everything, the carbs. That is delicious. Would I recommend it? Hell yeah. I haven't had anything sweet really for ages, but that is top drawer. It's a definite yes. Right, I'll pause this and it'll be on with the next one at some point later. Here we go. So this is part 2. I'll stick it all together so it don't look stupid, hopefully. So it's Biscoff with Biscoff pieces. I think this was £3.50, obviously in Morrison's, in a 425ml pot. It's not a lot to it, is there? I didn't get it out early because I'd be too tempted to eat. Don't need a fork, do you? A dessert spoon, there you go. A dessert spoon. Not even a soup spoon, that's how good I am with it. So, I've done the £4 slices, which as you would have seen, I thought were absolutely cracking. I've got this one, then I've got the ice cream to do at the end. But obviously, it's pretty much sealed. I haven't gone through the nutritional value. I didn't show that at the last one. I probably should have done, but just in case anyone wants to know. But it's all on the Morrison's website anyway, so you haven't got to worry too much. So, you take it off, and at least it's filled to the top. Unlike what certain others do, well, there's a little bit of a gap, but there always is at the bottom. But Jesus, I've got to say, it does smell kind of biscuity and creamy, as one would expect. So, the proof is in the pudding, isn't it? As normal, is a little bit tough, but let's have a look. Oh, look at that! As you go in. Yeah, that's absolutely lovely, as I expected, but it just pretty much tastes the same as the ice cream biscuits that I did at the beginning of the video. Probably quite a lot better value if you think you're getting, I'll compare them all at the end, 295 grams of it, as you can see. Oh yeah, proper. The actual biscuit bits, proper coming through. It's just sucking the ice cream, and the ice cream's giving you a lovely, lovely creamy flavour, of course. And then you're left with a biscuit like a little bit crunchy. Yeah, these are top drawer. One more piece, eh? Yeah, that's something special for me. I'm a huge fan of this. Obviously, Michelle finds it sometimes too sweet. Me, Sean, Georgia, I think even little Paul, huge fans of this. It's absolutely lovely. Of course it's sweet, of course it's creamy, but it delivers, and that delivers on every way, shape or form. £3.50 for that compared to the £4 for the 4 of the other things. That is the deal so far. I've got the ice creams to do. I will do them at some point later on, but this one's still in the show. I'll bring them all out and we'll talk about them all also if I have time. You know, it's not goodbye, it is bonjour for now, but trust me, if you like this, you will love that. Bonjour. Well, no.
Yeah.
So, it's come on for me. It's a blessing in disguise, but my mic hasn't come on. That's a bit odd, isn't it? But I sound loud enough without it. And it says it's disconnected. Aha, now my mic is on. There you go. Right. It's the third part of this. This is the ice lollies. You get 4 in here for £3.50, I do believe. It's new. And they're not shy on the calories. Let's not worry about that microphone. That microphone's having a funny spell. Kind of like the wife sometimes. Right. I'm not going to go into the calories because all the values are on the Morrison's website. And it's probably better that I don't because it's scaring the life out of me. What I just read. Right. Actually, no, I'm going to put these back. Hold on. So, this is part 3, but it will all be as one. Let's get her open and see what we get. And the good thing is with this, I've got to eat the whole thing. I could have probably ate the whole thing in the last lot. So, God, Jesus. It's not that big, is it? Blimey. Better not do that one. Okay. Well, it's quite fat, but it's certainly not that big. Right. It looks like a feast. Is it a feast? A beast? A what? A feast, not a beast. Beast is G, not me, sorry. Right, let's have a go. Wow. Again, of course, very sweet, like Biscoff is, but lovely crunchiness on the chocolate. Do you know, like, what is it, Em? Like a nougat? Yeah, got a bit of that type of taste on the chocolate. This is fantastic. Special Em won't come and try a bite, I don't think, because she's just been on the old treadmill. Probably not advisable, a bit of this after a treadmill. I did offer a bit of the last bit while she was doing the treadmill. Sort of guy I am, you see, caring. That is fantastic. Not only do you get the Biscoff flavour on the chocolate, you're also getting it on the ice cream inside. That is really good. Are they that expensive? These are good. I did say I preferred the ice cream to the first bit, but now I think I prefer these. And I think if I had another thing, we did try to get the cheesecakes by Biscoff. So I think the more of them and different ones I eat, the more I'm going to like. And I'm doing this earlier than I was going to, because I'm starting to getting the jitters about the old calories here. Hence why someone else isn't doing this review, or doing much of this review, as you would have seen in the first part. But this is fantastic. It's £11 for the 3 packs a day. And do you know what? I think it's probably worth it as a treat. But apart from that, watch the calories. Do check the values on Morrison's. If you tried them all, I think they're all pretty new. Well, they're all say new anyway. I haven't seen them before, but then I haven't been looking for them for the last month anyway. Anyway, it's a triple yes, and they're absolutely lovely. You know it's not goodbye, it's bonjour.